The Royal Glancy family. Lord Grantland and Lady Joan of Lacy. Lord and Lady Yawn, the Princesses Markella and Sophia. Lord and Lady Nyman. Ladies Wark and Sir Cameron. Members of the House of Devlin. Lord and Lady Cilio. Lord and Lady Bacdian and Princes William and Charles. The McQuillan family. Viscount Alexander Mitchell and his mother, the Countess Cindy Dixon Clary. Lord and Lady Barsati and Master Jonathan. Lord Rod of the Chartwell, the Lady Sadie of the Rose, the Lady Lemmy of the Dogs. Duke Daniel Yeager of Virginia Shire, Marcus and Marchioness Keegan and Eva, Dame Mila of the House of Yeager, and Sir Cale of the House of Yeager. Lord and Lady Conomos. Lord James, Lady Jennifer, Princess Caitlin, Prince Jacob, Princess Renee, and Prince Caleb Clockerty. Lord Jonathan Ratowski. Lord James and Lady Linda Clockerty. Lord and Lady James, Princess Hannah and Princess Molly. Lord Earl and the House of Herzog. Lady Reynolds and Princess Malia. Lord and Lady Zagarelli. Lord and Lady Damon. Lord Brian Phillips, Lady Brenda Phillips. Lady Mozako. Lord and Lady Devoren. Lady Martha Danchek, Lady Andrea Kirkenses. Lord and Lady Tripodis, Prince John, Princess Francesca, Princess Marina, and Princess Anastasia. Lord and Lady Tripodis, Lady Sophia and Lady Maria. Lord and Lady Markovitz, Prince Philip, Prince Peter, and Lord Joseph. Lord and Lady Carr. Lord and Lady Williams. Lord and Lady Marsh, Princess Elizabeth, Prince David, and Prince John. Lord and Lady Bruno and Prince Elliot. Lord and Lady Cletus. Clan Fuentes from the island on the Big Lake. Lady Jennifer Schnorr and Lord Peter Schnorr. Lady Mara and Lady Aidan Joyce. Lord and Lady Zaharoff. Duke and Duchess Rankin from the land of birthdays, Queen Zoe from the land of celebrity game shows, Viscount Ian from the land of SNL, and Master Eli from the land of Northgate. The King and Queen would also like to present Lord and Lady Nolan. Lord William and Lady Sandra Phillips. Former King Dan Rive. Lady Rosales. Lord Michael and Lady Helen Crinzer. Lord and Lady Anderson and Prince Elliot and Princess Olivia. Lord Rick, Lady Krista, and the maidens Erin and Rebecca.
Viva Good evening, I'm Hannah James, I am a junior, and I will be playing the role of Lady Hannah 1.
Hello, I'm Michael Barsotti. I'm a junior and I'll be playing the part of Translator Michael.
Good evening, I'm Hannah Rigger, I'm a junior, and I will be playing the role of Lady Hannah 2.
Hola, I'm Abelardo Somorso. I'm a senior and I will be playing the King of Folklore.
Hi, I'm Brett Nyman. I'm a senior, and I'll be playing the role of Sir Brett.
Hello, I am Rohan Mishra. I am a senior, and I will be playing the role of Rohan of Rohan.
Good evening, I'm Anthra Cletus. I'm a senior, and I'll be playing the part of Duchess Anthra.
Hello, I'm Caitlin Clockerty. I'm a junior, and I will be playing Lady Caitlin.
Hello, I'm Sammy Seawald. I'm a senior, and I will be playing the role of Lady Samantha.
My name is Eva Rankin. I'm a junior, and I'm playing the role of Lady Eva.
Good evening, my name is Skylar Bruno, and I will be playing the part of Apprentice Skylar.
Hi, I'm Bria Zagarelli. I'm a junior, and I will be playing the part of Lady Bria.
Hello, I'm John Herzog. I'm a junior, and I'll be playing the part of Court Jester John.
Hello, my name is Claire Joyce. I am a senior, and I will be playing Duchess Claire.
Hello, my name is Zachary Reynolds. I'm a senior, and I'll be playing Sorcerer Zachary.
Hi, my name is Zane Izuki. I'm a senior, and I'll be playing Zane the Terrible.
Hi, my name is Elijah Rothis. I'm a senior, and I'll be playing Father Elijah.
Hi, my name is Naya Livingston. I'm a senior, and I will be playing the role of Lady Naya.
Good evening, my name is Maddie Nolan, and I'll be playing the part of Old Queen Madeline.
Hello, my name is Eliza Glunt. I'm a senior, and I will be playing the role of Queen Eliza.
Hello, my name is Ben Lang. I'm a senior, and I will be playing the part of Old King Benjamin.
Hi, I'm Constantine Tripodis. I'm a senior, and I'll be playing the part of Duke Constantine.
Hello, I'm James Phillips. I'm a senior, and I will be playing the part of Prince James.
Hello, I'm Joseph Markovitz. I'm a senior, and I'll be playing the role of King Joseph.
Hello, I'm Christopher Yonan. I'm a senior, and I will be playing the role of Duke Christopher.
Hi, I'm Ben Bagdian, and I'll be playing Duke Benjamin.
Hello, I'm Carson Damon. I'm a senior, and I'll be playing the part of Duchess Van Damon.
Hi, I'm Joe Phillips, and I will be playing the role of King Joe.
Hi, my name is Mallory Glancy. I'm a senior, and I will be playing the part of Queen Mallory.
Lords and ladies, one and all, join us in the banquet hall. The path ahead it may be winding, but at the end thou wilt be finding pleasure aplenty for eye and for ear. So let us go on then, with good cheer.
We hail to all that gather here, our many friends from far and near, who share once more our company, our music and our revelry.
Time has treated us quite well, time that yet doth ring the bell, for birth, for death, and all in between, which oft rings rich, but oft rings lean.
Time hath stilled its bell this eve, to give us time to take our leave, to flee the clangor and the rage, welled up within this modern age.
The ancient bells we now must ring, the timeless bells which in us sing, of joy, of peace, of brotherhood, of warmth, of love, and all things good. So ring out, bells, to all the night.
Ring out, calling us in flight.
Welcome one and welcome all to our gathering this fine evening. My queen and I would like to extend our warmest welcome to all who sit before us. Many of you have traveled long and far to be here this evening, and I promise you your journey will be eventful and entertaining. We are here for the annual celebration of the Madrigal dinner.
Yes, Madrigal singing, brought to England from Italy in the 16th century, was at first an informal type of private entertainment at the castles and country homes of the upper-class landowners. Frequently, the lords and ladies performed the music themselves as they sat at dinner in the Great Hall. Naturally, during the 12 days of the Christmas season, there was a great deal of entertaining and singing of madrigals.
Yes, and sing we shall, but there is much to happen before the concert of royal choirs present. Tonight you will be the first and very lucky audience to see the debut of the royal performance written by our very best and own Royal Chanticleer Court. Tonight, we shall be telling the tale of a murder in the court.
Let us begin.
We hail the lords and ladies fair. We bid thee welcome, we bid thee share. Our feasting and our revelry, our music and our company. We on this hour will now take on our portrayals of characters. Let's go, come on. We now enter a world of this modern age. Listen closely to keep yourself engaged.
The Queen and I would like to thank you all for being here tonight. As I'm sure you're all well aware, the banquet is being held in my honor. Yours too, of course, but primarily mine. You see, my coronation is tomorrow, and I should like to thank you all for the great deeds you have done for the crown. In fact, I have written them all down.
You said you wouldn't use the list again.
I don't see why not. It's good for keeping things organized. I shall recite the good deeds in order of importance. To begin, Zane the Terrible executed every task I gave him perfectly, and they were all executions. Roar! To my faithful advisor, Duke Backdian, who helped me to handle many good crises.
I hate you, Joe.
To my brother, Prince James, for handling all the things that I don't want to.
Oh, of course, I'm happy to.
To my father and mother, for always believing in me and supporting me and trusting me and helping me all the way.
We're so proud of you, son.
I still think James would do better.
Sorry, he hasn't had his herbs in a while. I'll take him for bloodletting before the coronation.
And before we move on to the other royalty, I should like to thank my handmaidens. Thank you, Duchess Van Damon. Of course, I'm happy to serve my queen. And Duke Christopher.
The same.
And Duchess Ankara for organizing tonight's dinner and tomorrow's ceremony as the leading member of the Committee for Conducting Coronations.
Yay! CCC. Thank you to all the other members, Ladies Hannah and Hannah.
Long live the CCC!
And Lady Samantha, suspected witch, for taking care of drinks tonight.
I am not a witch. I just make a really good pun.
She's a witch. And who could forget His Excellency, Father Elijah, our beloved Bishop of Higher St. Clair.
She's a witch.
I'm not a witch.
I should also like to thank our resident sorcerer, Zachary, for his bravery against the invading forces of Mount Lebanon.
There's no greater magic user in the kingdom, Your Majesty.
Didn't you just freak them out with a card trick?
I do believe you mean I intimidated those goblins with my astounding feats of sorcery.
Next, I would like to thank our royal concert mistress, Lady Naya.
Of course, Your Majesty. Surely the night is not complete without a song. For what is fine dining without music? What is togetherness without melody? What is...
And our resident court physician, Sir Brett, for his swift and ever so consistent diagnoses.
Really, it's not that special. All it takes to be a doctor these days is some herbs, blacksmithing tools, and a jar of leeches.
I should like to next thank the royalty of our neighboring kingdoms, beginning first with King Joseph of Lower St. Clair.
Many thanks, King Joe of Higher St. Clair. I have brought with me tonight my royal assistant, Duke Tripodis.
Yes, I, Duke Constantine, Assistant King.
Assistant to the king.
All right, well, yep. Assistant to the King of Lower St. Clair. I've brought my own advisors with me tonight as well. Ladies Caitlin and Eva.
Yes, we, the assistant royal advisors.
Assistant to the royal advisor.
Assistants to the royal advisor.
And next, of course, is Queen Eliza of Western St. Clair.
A pleasure to be here, King Joe. I have brought with me my ladies-in-waiting, Duchess Claire and Lady Bria.
Always an honor, Your Majesty.
You know, with Queen Eliza's husband recently deceased, she may be looking to find a new king to help her rule her kingdom.
I don't mean to interrupt, but is that not her 5th husband now?
Why, yes. There was King Joel, King Jojo, King Joe without the E, King Johann, and most recently, poor King Joan.
A bit suspicious, if you ask me.
Indeed.
And last but not least, King Abelardo of Right St. Clair.
King Abelardo thanks you for inviting him to tonight's celebration. I am Michael, and I'm the royal translator to Abelardo.
And I am Sir Rohan of Rohan. I am here to guard King Abelardo tonight, lest any of you try to harm him.
Is that everyone? Oh yes, last and surely least, Court Jester John.
If you're talking in terms of who gets paid the most, I am certainly the least.
Well then, a toast to all of you and your undying loyalty to the crown, but most especially to me. Long live the king!
Long live the king!
Someone poisoned the king!
My son!
I like the other one better anyway.
So, where was the body?
He literally died right in front of us.
Did anyone else notice Duke Benjamin seemed a little suspicious? I mean, from what I could tell, he seemed to really hate Joe.
That's true, but I didn't kill him. I wasn't gonna do it tonight.
Why should you have accused him so quickly, Lady Caitlin?
Well, he just seemed really suspicious, and I feel like he just insinuated that he was planning on killing King Joe.
It's Lady Samantha, she's a witch.
I am not a witch!
Yes, you are, I saw you making potions.
That was literally the punch!
I can confirm that that was in fact just a punch. Or if she was trying to make a potion, it was a lousy attempt.
Unlike our potions, which are totally real and authentic.
Can we get back to Duke Benjamin?
Why don't we get back to you, Lady Caitlin?
Pardon me?
Duke Constantine is right. Lady Caitlin was quite quick to accuse Duke Benjamin.
Ah, see. King Abelardo agrees with this sentiment. Lady Caitlin has been quite suspicious.
Well, someone must have got a hold of the drinks, since that's how he died.
Lady Samantha was in charge of the drinks, and she's a witch!
I'm not a witch! I haven't touched the drinks since this morning! What about you, Lady Hannah? Weren't you supposed to watch over the drinks?
Yeah, weren't you supposed to? Wait, did I have to? Oh. Yeah, neither of us were there.
Well, the men's ensemble was serving drinks, weren't they? They aren't part of this play, John. Oh, yeah, my bad.
Well, I am tempted to agree with Duke Constantine on this matter and must inquire. Why would you accuse your assistant royal advisor?
Assistant to the royal advisor?
Assistant to the royal advisor.
For numerous reasons. First and foremost, she was quite quick to accuse Duke Benjamin, who had shown nothing but the utmost loyalty to King Joe. And second, Lady Eva, do you have something?
I, in fact, do have something. I saw Lady Caitlin hanging around the punch bowl earlier tonight.
That settles it then. It's obviously Caitlin. Can I kill her now?
Now, Zane. We should first put it to a vote. All those who believe Caitlin to be not guilty, raise your hand.
Wait, is this for guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Oh, my bad.
Seriously?
That settles it then.
We haven't finished voting, Zane.
Oh, all right.
All those who believe Lady Caitlin to be guilty, raise your hand.
That settles it. Can I kill her now?
It must be
You kill her!
done.
Ah.
You fools!
The death of Lady Caitlin has temporarily opened a gateway to another dimension.
Wait, we have to do something real?
She was not the one who poisoned me. My time to speak with you all is short. I must tell you, my murderer is...
Those who did not vote for the death of Lady Caitlin rise. Why did you choose not to vote?
Well, I thought she was going to. Well, I was copying you and... Oh.
Lady Bria, wherefore did you not vote for Lady Caitlin, murderess of King Joe?
Well, first off, she didn't actually kill King Joe. Second, I feel that there is not enough evidence to support it. I mean, Duke Benjamin was a little suspicious.
Okay. Now I feel like you guys are just targeting me.
And besides, my suspicions lie elsewhere.
I beg your pardon?
Everyone suspects Queen Eliza of killing her own husbands, but I think not. She has loved every one of them. The fact that they were all named Joe has nothing to do with it.
Are you sure? Because I feel like Queen Eliza is pretty notorious for the whole husband-killing thing. No offense, Your Majesty.
No, I totally understand. It would seem quite suspicious.
And that's practically a confession right there.
I have to agree. If Queen Eliza had really wanted to kill King Joe, she would have married him first. That's just her style.
And of all the deaths of Queen Eliza's husbands, they all fell down the stairs. They all looked rather incidental. This would be quite a bold move.
Precisely. Why, if anyone's suspicious at this point, it's now Lady Bria for having accused me.
And what of you, Lady Naya?
Oh, I'm the pacifist.
That sounds like something a killer would say.
Let's calm down, Benjamin. No need to point fingers. I'm sure she's all right.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
That settles it then. I'll just kill Lady Bria now.
Guilty? Go ahead.
No, you idiots! Break forth the wassail.
Wassail, wassail all over the town. Our toast it is white and our ale it is brown. Our bowl it is made of the white maple tree. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee. And here is to Cherry and to his right cheek. May God send our master a good piece of beef. And a good piece of beef that may we all see. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee. And here is to Dobbin and to his right eye. May God send our master a good Christmas pie. And a good Christmas pie that may we all see. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee. And here is to Philpott and to Kirkland here. May God send our master a happy new year. And a happy new year that may we all see. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee. Come butler, come fill us a bowl of the best, and we hope that your soul in heaven may rest. But if you do draw us a bowl of the small, then down shall go butler, bowl and gold. Wassail, wassail all over the town. Our toast it is white and our ale it is brown. Our bowl it is made of the white maple tree. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee.
Wonderful dinner tonight, right?
Oh, yes.
Are we just going to ignore the fact that we have 3 deaths on our hands?
You're right. I shall start preparing for the funerals immediately.
Not the funerals, I mean the killer. My son's murderer is still out there and we're here eating his dinner.
It's a fine dinner, I'll give you that, Joe.
I mean, he really didn't organize it, but...
He's also dead.
If only there was some way we can communicate with those on the other side.
Funny you should mention that, because I know just the guy. Who? Me? Before we get started, let me get my things. Skylar?
Here it is.
Thank you. Ah, here it is. Elekename atu elekenamanata.
It is I, King Joe!
Oh, King Joe, tell it who has slain thee.
I fear to say his name outright, but I shall give thee a hint. He sits among us in this very room.
I already knew that. Can't you just tell us who it is?
No!
Why not?
It's not in the script. I can't do this anymore. It's fake, all of it. There is no magic.
Oh my! I simply cannot believe that my very own apprentice is a sham.
How dare you use my husband as a puppet? Do you not know the laws of this land? Impersonating royalty, faking the use of magic, both of these are some of the highest crimes in our kingdom.
That settles it then. I'll kill them now.
Shouldn't they first have a fair trial?
No, this is a monarchy. We can go ahead.
Apprentice Skylar, for one count of impersonating royalty and numerous counts for faking the use of magic, I hereby sentence thee to death.
That settles it then.
Ugh!
Okay, that's cool and all. You caught them. But my killer is still out there.
He's right. We should start planning for the funeral immediately.
What? You still need to catch my...
We need to give King Joe the proper respect he deserves at the funeral. King Joseph and I could help organize that.
And I shall be at Queen Eliza's service, as always.
I should be glad to work with you, Queen Eliza.
Perhaps we could discuss the possibility of the unification of the two St. Clairs.
Perhaps.
I would not be opposed to the idea.
On topic, people.
Duchess Unthrone, would you please assign all those present to their tasks?
I would be glad to. Lady Naya, I assign you to fill up pitchers of water for drinks.
I should be glad to.
Lady Samantha, retrieve more plates for us.
That may be too hefty a task for myself.
In that case, we shall send Lady Eva with you. Court Jester John, you shall be in charge of bringing the coffin.
By myself, I may need some help as well.
You should be fine. Save the terrible. You must retrieve the silverware for the dinner.
That settles it then. I'll get the knobs.
And the other silverware.
Yeah.
Ladies-in-waiting, Carson and Christopher, you can retrieve the flowers. Make sure to pick up tulips in the shade of chambray, roses in the shade of island wreath, and orchids in the shade of orchid.
Chambray, island wreath, and orchid.
Tulips, roses, and orchids.
Father Elijah, find us some music to play for the ceremony.
That should be no problem.
As for you, Sorcerer Zachary, try and find a way we can speak with the dead for real.
I shall have no troubles there.
Sir Brett, please organize the proper mourning robes for all in attendance.
I shall find the most depressing garb possible.
King Joseph and Queen Eliza, you may organize the proceedings of the funeral together, along with Duke Constantine and Duchess Claire.
Thank you, my lady.
Lady Hannah, you can take care of the candles, and Lady Hannah, you can organize the meal plan.
Sounds good.
As for Duke Benjamin, you can take care of finding Joe's burial outfit.
Absolutely, for we all want King Joe to look his best.
Queen Madeline, just keep an eye on old Ben.
That should be no problem.
King Abelardo, you can take care of finding decorations. Not drinks, decorations.
He says that he would rather not do decorations.
Well, this is my kingdom, and I say that whatever you are commanded should be done as such.
He said that he'd really rather not.
I don't think he needs to get that emotional about it.
You would dare disrespect King Joe's name like that? You would tarnish his legacy?
We're so upset about it. Why don't we just vote him out?
All those in favor of King Abelardo's execution for tarnishing the image of the king, raise your hand. That settles it then.
be so bad?
Oh, he said please don't kill me.
Too late, it's been settled.
Ay, mi madre.
You guys can't be serious.
Wait, did King of Florida just say queso? I heard that too. Well, if that's what he said, then why wasn't cheese in Michael's translation?
Alright, let me start at the beginning. So, a few years ago, I applied for a position on the Court of Right St. Clair. I looked at my resume, and I knew it wasn't really enough to get me in. So I decided to spice it up a little bit, you know. So I added a few things here, a few things there, ballet, dancing, speech and debate. I even said that I was bilingual, because like, who is actually going to ask that? So when I got to the interview, the first thing they said to me was, so you're bilingual? And I was like, yes, I am. And they asked me, so what's your second language? And I said, well, technically English is my second language. I speak Spanish. And they said, oh, so you're fluent in it? And I said, yes, I am. And they said, we'll need a translator for one of the members of the court. So I said, who? And they said, the king. So I said, sure, why not? To clarify for you all, I am in fact not bilingual. I only know like 3 phrases, so yeah, here we are.
That settles it then. There's no way that is the crime.
I mean, it definitely is.
Okay, I've got nothing to say about that one. The translator and King Abelardo are pretty dirty. But, oh, are you all dull-witted? You're gonna kill Abelardo off before...
Does anyone have any questions about their texts? Yeah, I would rather not be with Lady Samantha. Can I do something else? Well, why not?
It's probably because she's a witch.
I'm not. It's not that I have anything against witches in particular. I would just rather not. Really? Well, Lady Samantha hasn't really done anything suspicious tonight besides being a witch. Wow. Lady Eva, didn't you accuse Lady Caitlin of King Joe's murder earlier? Yes, but... And now you suspect someone else? I hardly see why that's relevant. I did see Lady Samantha by the punch bowl earlier, though.
Is that not the same story she had earlier?
Lady Eva has used the same accusation on 2 people. I think that's more than a little suspicious.
That's precisely what I was thinking. I say we should put it to a vote. No, no, no. I didn't even accuse Lady Samantha. I just said that she was a suspect.
Lady Eva's intuition has already led to the death of Lady Caitlin. While I don't personally think she's guilty, we can put it to a vote. All those who believe Lady Eva to be innocent, raise your hand. All right, and those who believe her to be guilty. That settles it then.
Hey, that's my line.
The cards have been dealt. Lady Eva, you are hereby to be executed.
No!
Not again!
This is going to be a really big funeral.
All right, everyone, we have to calm down. We all know our tasks. Let's split up, finish them, and return here in an hour's time. Safe and sound. Right?
Right.
Come on! Are they serious? They can't be serious.
Oh, they're serious, all right. They're just stupid. I mean, I study magic for a living, and this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. I still can't believe they voted me off.
Me too. Me too.
Yo también.
I think he said me too, but I'm not really sure.
Ugh, well, at least they've calmed down now. Nobody else has to die.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
But why?
Look, I hope that all this can come to an end too. But I don't know if this killer will strike again, or even if there's only one. All I can say for certain is that there is still a traitor among us. Now bring on the boar's head.
The boy's head and hand bear high, be decked with bays and rosemary. I pray you, my servants, be merry, for death be convivio. Apud apri defero, redens aves Domino. The boy's head, as I understand, is the rare
majestic in all the land, with us bedecked with a gay garland. Let us servire cantico, caput apide ferro, redens navis Domino.
All right, everyone. Are we ready to get these tasks done?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, let's get going.
The Hannahs continued to do nothing since they assumed that the other one already did it.
Clothes will be black. The coffin will be mahogany. This will be the best funeral ever.
Which one looks the most depressing? Ooh, this one looks kind of... Hey, what's this? Smells kind of stinky, if I do say so myself. Huh? Is it poison?
King Ben! King Ben! He always does this.
Come quickly! Help! Help! I've been murdered!
We know!
We saw.
Yeah, join the club.
Wait, but if I'm dead, who will plan the funeral?
Honestly, at this rate, it doesn't look like there's going to be anybody left to plan a funeral. King Joseph, I'm so sorry you had to come all this way just to get murdered. Especially by...
Wait, I wasn't killed by...
Wait, not... That's absurd.
But killed all three of us.
But who is it?
You can't say now, it would ruin the play.
Settle down, everyone. I'm sure we'll figure out who both of the killers are in good time. For now, well, even though we're dead, we'll let the living enjoy the concert. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo! Everybody come quickly!
What a wonderful concert. We did such a good job, right?
What is the problem? Why weren't you doing your tasks?
I had to stop because King Joseph is dead!
Again?
No, not our King Joe, Lower St. Clair's.
No, not Joseph. How could this have happened? So am I king now?
I don't think that's how this works. So does that mean he missed our concert?
Lady Naya, I must kindly ask you to stop talking. We have real matters at hand here. If you continue to interrupt, Zane will have to carry out his duties as royal executioner.
All right, folks, we have our motive, but what's the weapon?
What? Why would you think it's me?
I didn't see a weapon, but it looked like he fell from the East Tower.
Hold on, let me explain.
When we were in the East Wing organizing the funeral, I remember Constantine going to the bathroom. Maybe that's when the murder occurred.
I had nothing to do with it.
That settles it then.
Oh, we really should have voted Zane.
I mean, I guess we still could if you really want to.
No, that's okay.
I mean, Parliament hasn't even been invented yet, so not voting, it's not a huge deal.
That is quite upsetting. He did a wonderful job at the concert. Zane terrible?
That settles it then.
Okay, let's get back to business. We were discussing King Joseph's unfortunate death.
I'm sorry, Prince James, but did you say that he fell down the stairs?
Yes, it looked that way. What?
How tragic. That's how all of my past husbands have died.
That's how all of your husbands have died?
Yes, the same way. I just started to use ladders after a while.
All of your husbands that are all named variations of the name Joe.
Oh yes, how awfully dreadful.
Does that... I feel like that's a little suspicious.
It is. Why?
7 instances of Joes being killed while in close relation to Queen Eliza. 7 times isn't just a coincidence, it's a pattern.
7? Are you insinuating that I killed King Joe too?
I wasn't really insinuating. That was more of a direct accusation.
I beg your pardon?
You shall receive no pardon for murdering my husband.
That settles it then. Well, I agree that her behavior was quite suspect. She was not the one who killed me. You still haven't caught my actual murderer.
And she didn't kill me either.
Then why don't you just tell us who killed you then?
Okay, the play's not as exciting if I give that part away.
What play?
Well, who else was with King Joseph while we were doing our task?
You now accuse me? We were foolish to not have heeded Lady Bria's words.
It's process of elimination, Duchess Claire. You were the last one seen with King Joseph that isn't already dead.
All right, fine. I killed King Joseph. I killed Joel and Jojo and Joe without the E, and Johann and Joan. And for each one of them, I framed Queen Eliza. Yes, I killed them, each and every one. But I swear upon the sovereignty of the kingdom of Western St. Clair that the blood of King Joe was not on my hands.
That settles it then. I thought someone else had killed you.
I kind of assumed when she pushed me down the stairs that she was the one who killed everyone else.
Oh, well, my killer was still at large then.
I have something I should very much like to mention.
Go on then, Lady Samantha.
Well, while going about my own tasks, I discovered a note written by Schuyler, the apprentice of Sorcerer Zachary. Not quite a note, no, rather a confession.
A confession? So it was Apprentice Schuyler who had slain my husband.
Nay, 'twas not a confession in that regard. Schuyler had confessed already that their magic was indeed a falsehood. But let me just read the letter aloud. Should anyone find this confession, I wish thee to know, the magic, all of it, is false. Smoke and mirrors, a trick of the eyes and nothing more. Not just my magic, nay, but also the magic of my teacher, the mighty sorcerer Zachary. Upon the start of my apprenticeship, He informed me that he was no less than a con man, a creative con man, but a con man nonetheless. I know not the many misdeeds done by this coward, but I would not put anything past him in the creation of these tricks. Nay, not robbery, nor arson, nor even murder.
They were always dramatic. I don't suppose I could show you a magic trick. Maybe I could disappear?
I think we've had enough of your tricks. Zane the Terrible, would you show Sorcerer Zachary Alice, please?
That settles it then.
Very cool, guys, but not the right suspect.
Seriously?
That's alright. I get paid per person. We can keep this rolling all night.
A thought has just occurred to me.
What would that be, Christopher?
Why, if a man were paid to kill people, why should he not seek to kill as many as possible?
What do you mean?
Well, Zane the Terrible has shown little remorse for his executions tonight, whether they be justified or not.
I mean, you work in this position long enough, you kind of detach yourself from your work.
Duke Christopher raises a good point. No matter how detached a man may be from his work, he would still feel remorse for doing something incorrectly.
Look, the failures tonight belong to the justice system, not me.
And yet you share no sympathy with the dead? Are the souls of these people worth no more than a paycheck to you?
I mean, I guess? No, not really, no.
So you don't have problems killing, whether they're done wrong or not?
I don't really like where this is going.
Zane the Terrible, if you saw a man senselessly killing everyone in sight just because of a hunch toward their guilt, what would you call them?
A vigilante?
A criminal, Zane.
That too, yeah.
And I need not remind you what is done with criminals. Do I, Zane the Terrible?
That settles it then.
No, guys, come on. I mean, he's just the executioner. Do you really think he would have killed me? I'm the one paying him.
You're also the one not paying me.
Oh no, I'm fading away.
You're still here. We can see you.
You cannot.
Yes, we can. He does this every single time I bring out my wage.
We can discuss that later. There are more important things at hand. First off, who will be our new executioner?
I suppose because my former employer is quite indisposed, I will be willing to take up the position for a time.
Splendid. I hate to be that person, but was anyone not doing their tasks earlier? I feel like anyone who had not completed their assignments may have taken that time to remove some of our dinner guests tonight.
I noticed ladies Hannah and Hannah seem to not be doing much at all.
Wait, I thought you were... No, I thought I just... So we were... Oh, yeah, we didn't do anything.
A murder may have been easier to pull off with two people.
Good point, my boy, a good point. Two heads are better than one, that's what I always say. Especially when it comes to killing foreign diplomats, that's what I always say.
That sounds reasonable enough. Rohan?
Yes, Your Highness.
No! Hannah, no!
My first job here, and I'm already working overtime.
No and no. It's a very good thing I didn't toast to your intelligence. Oh, what a waste of wine that would be.
This is getting ridiculous again. Let's take a break from all this stuff. Who wants some pudding?
Ooh, I
Oh, yeah.
Pudding! OMG, I love pudding!
There's no pudding for us fools. We're dead. Wait, we're actually ghosts? So all my magic is real?
No, it's still fake. You could have been doing better.
I still can't believe there's been all this bloodshed for nothing. King Joseph, I'm so sorry that my handmaiden killed you.
I'm not.
Well, I appreciate the sentiment.
That's enough talk, everyone. Let's let the living enjoy their pudding. Bring forth the flaming pudding.
Come bring with the noise, my merry, merry boys, the Christmas pudding a flaming. While my good dame she bids ye all be free and eat to your heart's desiring. With the
That pudding was delicious. Oh, my hat.
I think we all forgot you were alive still.
Yeah, why weren't you helping us out earlier to figure out who the murderer was?
I was grieving the loss of our fellow nobles.
I think we are all grieving the loss of our fellow nobles.
Yeah, but if anyone should be grieving the most, it should be me. My brother died.
My husband died.
I know someone who knew someone who knew someone that died.
Your son died.
Oh yeah, that too.
Okay. In all honesty, I was taking a nap. These meetings can be so boring. Who cares if people have died?
How dare you? King Joe would be so disappointed in you. You have shamed the deceased and refused to find the killer.
King Joe can be disappointed in me. He's dead.
I feel like an execution is in order. Duke Benjamin has shown nothing but disrespect to our late King Joe.
I agree with that notion. Duke Benjamin is clearly acting suspicious. He doesn't seem affected that his friend and boss was murdered. What if he killed King Joe?
Shall we hear our Duke Benjamin's point first? I personally do not think he would have killed King Joe.
Absolutely not. He's shown no reason that he wouldn't kill King Joe, and he's been sitting next to him the whole time. He could have easily slipped something into his drink.
Okay. While I may have shown some disrespect towards King Joe, it was lighthearted. Why would I kill King Joe? We've been through so much together. Picking out our outfits, heading into town in the carriage, and even picking our daily pudding at the town's Baskin Robbins. And even if I were to kill King Joe, I wouldn't do it on his coronation dinner.
Yes,
you would.
We've all heard what you had to say. I believe an execution is for Queen Mallory.
All those in favor of executing Duke Benjamin? Well then, I believe we have our answer. Rohan of Rohan, do the honors.
Yes, Your Highness.
You blundering buffoons! You really believe that my dear friend Duke Benjamin would have killed me?
Yeah, seriously. King Joe and I are true buds. I would never do anything to hurt him.
You have gotten closer, but my killer is still at large. Why they even...
Once again, we have failed my husband. We should be able to figure it out by now. Why haven't we?
Well, we haven't figured it out yet because we haven't voted Lady Samantha out yet. First off, she's a witch. Second, she literally tried to stop us from voting then. Is that because she knew he was the killer? Because she is the killer? Also, she's a witch.
I am not a witch.
You look like one.
No, I don't.
If it's not her, then feel free to kill me too, because I am fairly certain that she is the murderer.
We mustn't take any more chances. Rohan, if you will.
Of course we will.
Once again, you have completely missed who murdered me. They are right!
Father Elijah, you have got to go.
Bye-bye.
Plot twist, my murderer is still among you. Keep searching, you are very close to revealing my killer and avenging my death.
Very close. Wait, what if? No, he couldn't be.
What? Do you think you can know who it is?
I have a strong hunch. To have survived this long, the killer is clearly very smart. They must have been able to manipulate the accusations and the executions that have gone to keep themselves free of suspicion. Finally, they were able to poison the king without drawing attention to themselves. And who is closer to the king than Queen Mallory?
You're a liar. It couldn't be her.
Inconceivable!
Funny you'd say that, Rohan of Rohan. You've been awfully eager to make more accusations since Zane died. If you think the one manipulating the executions is guilty, then you're the killer.
How dare you? I would never kill unjustly. I challenge you to a duel.
We accept.
Fight! They don't pay me enough for this.
I never challenged you two.
Hey, if you're challenging our queen, you're challenging us too.
What she said.
Yes! I have finally avenged my husband!
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
What?
Such a shame, Rohan of Rohan. You had the right idea. But you had the wrong royal.
Ah! It was you?
Of course it was me. I always was the one right for the throne. He just got everything first because he was born first. Fortunately, he also happened to die first.
That's true, but you'll soon join him.
Forgot my sword. This will have to work.
It's over. John, you can come out now.
Oh, thank goodness. We're finally safe. Unless you're the killer.
No, there's no more imposters among us. And not much at the court either.
So, since all of our other subordinates died, does this mean that you can finally bump up my pay?
Let's not worry about that right now. If nothing else, at least we know that all those who are lost are finally at peace.
Alas and anon, all good things must come to an end, and we must bid adieu to our friends. Let our laughter and songs we shared this eve bring in thy hearts as we bid thee leave.
May it continue its journey through thy soul, to touch other hearts and make them whole. We would like to thank our audience tonight for traversing your journeys from near and far to view our royal performance. We wish you all safe travels homeward, a bountiful Thanksgiving, and a joyous holiday season. May peace and good fortune follow you wherever you go. Till we meet again.
We now must bid adieu, my friends, but pray this memory never ends. The bells of time ring softly now, sweetly reflecting our spirit's vow, to let our love and songs this eve ring in thy hearts as we bid thee leave. For this is one song that cannot be unsung. This is one bell that cannot be unrung.
We now must leave thee. We go away, though grieved be. A strange land soon we'll greet. We pray that come the morrow, our joy will grow from sorrow. When we again